What if I told you that prophet warned his people for hundreds of years, but they laughed at him? And then one day, the sky opened, the earth burst with water, and a massive flood covered the world. This is the powerful and emotional story of Prophet Nuh. Welcome to our channel. Today we will explore one of the most powerful stories in history, the story of Prophet Nuh, a story of patience, faith, and the great flood that changed the world forever. Watch until the end to discover the lessons that can transform our lives today. Prophet Nuh was one of the earliest prophets sent by Allah to guide humanity. During his time, people had forgotten the true worship of Allah and started worshipping idols made of stone and wood. These idols had names, and people believed they could protect them. Allah chose Nuh to bring people back to the right path. He was a kind and patient man who cared deeply about his people. Nuh wanted them to live righteous lives and avoid punishment. His mission was not easy because people were deeply attached to their traditions. Still, he began spreading the message of Allah with courage and determination. Nuh called his people to worship only one God and leave their idols. He explained that these idols could neither hear nor help them. Many people laughed at him and thought he was strange. Despite this, Nuh never lost hope. Day after day, he continued teaching people about Allah's mercy and forgiveness. He reminded them that Allah created the heaven, the earth, and everything around them. Some people listened carefully, but most ignored him. His mission required incredible patience and strength. Years passed, and Nuh kept calling people toward the truth. He spoke to them openly in gatherings and also privately in their homes. He tried different ways to help them understand the message. However, many leaders of the community became angry with him. They feared losing their influence if people followed Nuh. These leaders told others not to listen to him. They even insulted and mocked him in public. But Nuh continued his mission with faith in Allah. For hundreds of years, Nuh continued preaching to his people. Despite his dedication, only a small number of people believed in his message. The disbelievers became more arrogant with time. They covered their ears when he spoke and turned away from him. Sometimes they even threatened him. Still, Nuh prayed to Allah for guidance and help. His heart was full of compassion for his people. He wanted them to avoid the punishment that comes from rejecting the truth. Eventually, Allah informed Nuh that the people who refused to believe would face a great punishment. Allah commanded him to build a huge ark. This ark would protect the believers from the coming disaster. Nuh began building the ark on dry land. People passed by and laughed at him. They asked why he was building a ship where there was no sea. But Nuh ignored their mockery. He trusted Allah completely. The construction of the ark continued for a long time. It was a massive ship designed to survive a great flood. Allah guided Nuh in building it perfectly. While he worked, the disbelievers continued making fun of him. They believed the flood would never happen. But Nuh remained calm and focused. He knew that Allah's promise is always true. The believers helped him prepare for what was coming. When the ark was finally ready, Allah gave Nuh an important command. He was told to bring the believers aboard the ark along with pairs of animals from every species. This would protect life on earth during the flood. The sky began to darken with heavy clouds. Soon, rain started pouring down from the heavens. At the same time, water burst out from the ground. The flood began covering the land quickly. The ark began floating on the powerful waves. Inside the ark were Nuh, the believers, and the animals. Outside, the disbelievers realized that the warning had been true. One of the most heartbreaking moments for Nuh was when his own son refused to believe. His son chose to climb a mountain instead of entering the ark. Nuh has called him with love and concern, but the son refused to listen. The floodwaters continued, rising higher and higher. Huge waves covered mountains and valleys alike. The ark moved safely across the water under Allah's protection. The believers inside prayed and trusted Allah completely. The storm lasted for many days and nights. Everything outside the ark was covered by water. This event showed the power of Allah and the consequences of rejecting the truth. Finally, Allah commanded the rain to stop. The water slowly began to recede from the earth. The ark eventually came to rest on a mountain. The believers felt great relief and gratitude. They had been saved from the destruction by Allah's mercy. Nuh has thanked Allah for protecting them. This moment marked a new beginning for humanity. After the flood ended, Allah commanded Nuh and the believers to leave the ark. They stepped onto the land carefully and looked around. The world had been completely changed. Everything looked new and clean after the flood. The believers began rebuilding their lives with hope and faith. They were grateful for the chance to start again. Nuh continued guiding the believers and teaching them about Allah. He reminded them of the importance of faith, obedience, and gratitude. The people who survived the flood carried the message forward. They learned valuable lessons from the disaster. Their faith became stronger than ever before. The story of Nuh is one of patience and perseverance. Even though people rejected him for many years, he never stopped preaching. His dedication to Allah's message is an example for everyone. He remained strong even when facing ridicule and rejection. Nuh also showed great compassion for his people. He wanted them to be saved from punishment. His heart was full of mercy and kindness. Even when people mocked him, he still prayed for their guidance. Allah honored Nuh for his patience and faith. His story became a powerful reminder for future generations. It teaches that truth will always overcome falsehood in the end. The ark became a symbol of safety and faith. Those who trusted Allah were protected inside it. This event showed that believing in Allah brings protection and success. Nuh continued living among the believers after the flood. He helped them build a society based on justice and faith. They worshipped Allah and remembered the lessons of the past. Generations after Nuh continued to tell his story. It reminded them to stay away from arrogance and disbelief. The story became an important lesson for humanity. Through patience and trust in Allah, Nuh fulfilled his mission. His life showed that even one person can stand firm for truth against many people. Today, the story of Nuh continues to inspire millions of people. It teaches patience, faith, and obedience to Allah. Those who follow the truth will always find success and protection from Allah. The story of Prophet Nuh reminds us that patience and faith always lead to success. Even when the whole world rejects the truth, those who trust Allah will always be protected. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring Islamic stories.